Hello folks, my name is Rojo and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. When we last left off, we were trying to beat the boss of the area, Pontiff Sullivan, and we had finished up everything we needed to do down in Irithyll dungeon, and we've sort of been going through the rest of Irithyll, the city. However, Pontiff Sullivan has been giving me a little bit of trouble. Gives a lot of people trouble if I'm not mistaken. So I don't feel too bad about it, but if I do die too many times, what I'll probably do is try and beat him off screen, or not off screen, but I'll beat him and then I'll do some post-commentary on it so that we don't have to spend 100 years, you know, dealing with fucking Pontiff Sullivan, basically. That's the plan anyway, but we'll see how we do here. May as well get some deep protection going, because it does. Deep protection does indeed actually increase our attack power as well. It's like a flat 5% boost, so every little bit helps here. Now I'm still working on my parry timing, so we'll see how it goes. It may may take some more practice here. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. It's a difficult boss, parries or no. There we go. It's a good start. We don't do quite as much damage without the Carthus Rouge, I noticed. Because I guess we're just not getting the, the bleed in there, I guess. Gonna keep backing up a little bit here. He's got a lot of range and a combo that just won't quit, so. Ooh, that is a fast attack. Fast attack. Oosh. Alright, I was trying to get my souls there, but it wasn't meant to be, I guess. So actually, you know what I think I might do, though, is, I mean, that Carthus Rouge, because if you remember the first time we parried him, we did like 1,500 damage or something like that, because I think we got a bleed in there, or something happened. Something good, and I would like it if that trend continued. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and use a, large soul of a weary warrior here, I suppose, for 8,000 souls. And we're just going to go buy some Carthus Rouge. I think it's like 1,000 a pop, maybe 2,000. And I think Patches, maybe it's Patches? I think it's Patches that has it. We'll see. If not Patches, probably Grey Rat or the Handmaid. Let's check the Handmaid first, I guess. She's right here, so. What can we get here? Can we get Carthus Rouge from you? We can get Carthus Rouge from you. It's not expensive, so we'll buy some Carthus Rouge. And that's already on our bar. And now we'll go back and we'll try this again. See how we do. Funny thing is, though, at least in my admittedly somewhat limited experience, there's a fight that comes pretty shortly after Pontiff here that's not even technically a boss fight. That's way harder than the Pontiff. I died so many times. We'll hopefully get to it this episode. I'd be a little embarrassed if we didn't, but you never know. So I think what we need to do here is we should have time to rouge up, and we should have time to deep protection as we come into the fight, so I'm not super worried about doing that out here and having to deal with a bunch of enemies and stuff. So we'll just try not to get hit on the way in. I'm also not going to Ember up. I mean, it could help. I mean, certainly, obviously, the extra HP could help, but I think we're going to run out of Embers if we try that strategy, so I'm going to opt against for the time being. So we'll do that, because he won't even come after us until we come after him. So this should work out pretty well. Grab these souls, all 0 of them. This is his favorite opening attack. Oh, no, yep, that's my bad. Forgot to put my Estus back on. That was very silly of me. Alright, we can do a little bit better than that. Oh boy. Alright, this time let's remember to put our shit back where it belongs when we're done here, before we run up to him. That would probably be good advice. This is not the right way. This is indeed the wrong way. Okay. Like I said, we'll try it a few more times here, and if I can't get it, then we'll cut something in that has a little bit more success. It is difficult to play these kind of games and talk at the same time, as some of you are probably already aware. It does make it a bit harder anyway. What does this say? Fatty. Can't get through. Too fat. Oh, I guess we'll have to deal with this guy real quick. And I guess we'll have to deal with that guy real quick. There we go. Few souls in the bank. Good stuff. Sneak by this guy. And we roll away so we don't get hit in the ass. Alright, deep protection. Carthus Rouge. And we put our asses back on where it fucking belongs. Okay, good stuff. Let's do this thing. Now, I know he's going to charge at me. He always starts with that charge attack, but I don't know if I can parry that charge attack. So... Alright, we got to Estus here. Gonna top myself off. What? Get out. I was mid-roll and he still hit me. I don't agree with this at all. Can't see. Alright. Alright, come on now. He's got a lot of delay on his attacks here, but there we go. This should give us the opportunity to Estus up. I guess we, maybe we hit him a couple times before. Still died. Alright. Well, tell you what. Let me just kill this guy without speaking, and I'll do a little post commentary over it just so that we can move on, because we don't need to spend a whole episode doing this shit. So I'll see you guys shortly once I've gotten this sorted out. Alrighty, here we go. So first things first, I decided I would use a little bit of pale pine resin, just because why not? We've got it. The Carthus didn't really seem to be helping as much as I thought, and of course we're going to put on our deep protection, and he's going to open with that attack like he always does, but this time, instead of flailing, I get a little bit better timing, get a little bit more patient, wait for that that first strike to come in, and that's sort of how it goes initially here for a bit. I got pretty good at parrying that first attack, but it doesn't always go smoothly, as you can see. Just kind of flailing at the moment, which is not useful. You need to just cool it and chill out for a second. There we go. Got a little bit lucky with that parry. I was a little early on that one. But now that he's at about a half HP, I think he's going to be an asshole. Yes, indeed. He transforms at this point. If you're too close to him, you'll take a bunch of damage and get knocked on your ass. But yeah, now he's like summoning his double. I'm trying to get in there and do as much damage as I can, just because it's a lot easier when you only have to fight one Pontiff. He does change his moveset a little bit in this phase, though. He gets a little bit less aggressive with his combos, and he just does the kind of the double attacks that you're seeing. He'll follow up whatever his clone does, basically. But you kill the clone, you get at least a little bit of a reprieve, which is nice. A little bit of a gambit there. Wasn't sure how that was going to go. That could have gone really poorly, and I got lucky not to get hit as much as I did, so... Just Essing to try to tank the damage at the moment so I can recover, and I decided not to pursue parries again at this point because he's almost dead. And yeah, right here he's going to try to summon his clone again, but I will not allow it. And there we go. That's Pontiff Sullivan defeated. Good stuff. Ooh, all right. That took me probably another 4 tries, I think, after I said goodbye. Got close a couple times and died in the transformation stage, and died pretty much immediately once or twice, so you know. But we did it. It was a very difficult boss. But I'm glad I got the parry stuff down, because I just really wanted to do the parry thing on this boss, since I didn't parry any bosses in my initial playthrough, so... Anyway, so we got ourselves a new bonfire. That's good stuff. I'm not going to spend these souls just yet, because frankly, there aren't that many of them. It's just enough for one level, and we should be okay to not die in this next area, he said tentatively. What shield were we using? I think we were still using Grass Crest before. So yeah, we'll put that back on, and we will head out this way to the courtyard. Now this is where a lot of PvP happens, if you're into that kind of thing. They do like fight clubs, as they're called here, a lot. I've never participated, but I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about it. We could go and get that other crystal lizard. All we have to do is reload the area. We'll do it later, maybe. I'm not super worried about it. We are re-embered as well for free, because we beat the boss. Yeah, there is an item over here. I wondered if there was. Large Titanite shard is okay. Let's see here. Actually, probably also just get rid of that. And we can actually also, might as well just rest at this bonfire. I don't know why I didn't. There's no reason to not rest at it. So we may as well take care of that. And actually, you know what? I think we will go spend these souls, because we're about to go do something that's pretty fucking hard. Harder than Pontiff, even. At least it was for me last time. So, of course, this time it'll be reversed, or it'll just be impossibly difficult. One of the two. But we may as well spend these souls before we lose them.
Very well.
So, let's go ahead and get some more luck, of course.
Farewell.
And we'll spend the rest of the souls on some embers, I guess. Just to have them. There we go, one ember. Good enough. Actually reminds me, there's one more thing I want to check out here. Just double check. No, okay. Just checking to see if she had a particular item, but it doesn't appear that she does just yet. So we still have work to do. Alright, so we'll go back to the bonfire, and we're gonna work our way around the next area. It's not too bad. It is annoying, but we're gonna get ourselves some cool stuff in the meantime, I think. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to come through here. We want to go and get that other crystal lizard, because it should be back, and we should have no trouble getting it because there are no enemies here. Crystal lizard, you will be mine! Oh yes, you cannot run. Oh no. Oh, he can run. He can run. He's a runner. One more. There we go. Ooh. Almost juked me there with the fountain or whatever it was I was swinging my sword at. Alright, so let's come up here. And up here we're going to see an item that we can't get, but more importantly, there's this whole sort of courtyard area with giants, dead giants. If only they were all dead. But there's more. There's some asshole enemies. You can almost barely see them from here, but let me illuminate for you. These assholes, they look like deacons. They're going to shoot fireballs at us from there if we try to fuck around down here. So what we're going to do instead is not allow that to happen. Ooh, we just got invaded by an actual person. Okay. I'll play your game, you rogue. Where are you at? Let's do the thing, shall we? It's got a little pyromancy action going on there. I don't want to fight him here, though. I want to fight him under here. Because otherwise, we could be in some trouble. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What's this? What are you doing with this? I know he's got something other than that shit. He's got a, what is that? A rapier, it looks like. Come on now. Oh, shit. You got guys hitting me in the ass. Didn't think there were extra guys down here. Didn't think there were extra guys down there, but there are. Oh, good, yeah, because the one guy wasn't enough. Alright. Mistimed his parry, and he is dead. Good stuff. Now, where's the other one? Little unexpected PvP, but I should have been expecting it because, frankly, this is a PvP hotspot. I'm gonna kill these guys real quick. So I don't want them shooting me. If I can avoid it. This is a little bit dangerous because I'm not looking behind me. There's an item over here too, so I guess I'm glad I came. Okay. Now then. I'm gonna take this item. Dark stone plate ring. That's gonna give us some dark resistance, I suppose. And we're gonna go up this way, the way that I intended to go the first time, before we got invaded. Thought there was another guy around here somewhere, and there probably still is. But, let's just be cautious. Check our corners and shit. Because there's gonna be a lot of guys up here, and he wouldn't be surprised if he was up here. Doesn't look like he is, though. I would like to come through here, but we may not be able to because we're getting invaded. So, in the meantime, we can at least go over here and pick up this item. I mean, the guy's got to be around here somewhere. There's a couple of NPCs, actually, that we also really do not want to aggro. So we try to fight them at the same time as anybody else. There's my guy. We're going to be in a lot of trouble. Alright, good start. Good start. Ooh, parried. That's not good. That hurts. Oh, if you're gonna ask this, I'm gonna ask this, man. I wasn't going to. It was gonna be a good sport, but... Yeah, you're not the only one who can parry, my friend. And... he's not dead. He's not dead. Should have backstabbed him there. I'm not even sure what weapon he's using, honestly. Come on now. We can do this all day. We can do the Estus dance, man. I don't care. Oh, he's got a, it's a rotten Grew blade is what that is. Good timing on that parry. Cut the lag down just right. Oh, and I died. Good fight. Good fight. Didn't get poisoned, though. I disagree with the use of the Rotten Grew blade. I don't think it's very good, man. I think you could do a lot better with something else, but, you know, you do you. That's fine. Anyway, we're going to be unembered here for a moment, and that's okay, because it's not going to affect these NPCs that we're going to be fighting. So, because they're not actually invaders, they're just like straight up guys. It's convenient that we died over here as well, because we can easily get our souls back, which is nice. Is there an item over here by the balcony? I forget. No, I guess we got everything here. Okay. So, anyway, now that we're not being interrupted, I wanted to go up those stairs and go around, because it's going to bring us back into the, it's going to bring us back into the other area with, where the pontiff is, but it's going to be upstairs. You'll see. Oh, yes. I didn't actually go into this area until way, way late in the game. Last time, I just completely ignored it because I had all these assholes shooting at me. And I was like, well, fuck that, I guess. I'm going to go kill these guys. And then I never came back. There was also a fog wall up, I think because it was loading or something. So I thought that it was like another boss or whatever. And then I just forgot about it. Lizard ahead is good advice. But first, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a shortcut here. Not much of a shortcut, mind you, but it's something, all right. And I guess we might as well set up the bonfire real quick. And then we're gonna go back up the shortcut, and we're gonna get some treasure because there's some stuff here that's, I don't know if it's good stuff, but it's stuff, and it's here, and it's gonna be ours, one way or the other. So let's do it. Lizard ahead. Let's see here. Where are you at, Lizard? Where are you at? Somewhere around the corner here, no doubt. Probably easier to do it with R1 than L1 spam. There we go. Getting right in the corner there would be nice. That's good enough. That's good enough. Simple gem. Simple gem, I don't exactly remember. I think it restores your FP. I think we've seen it before. Simple weapons inflict magic damage and restore FP gradually to help even the simpleton muster some, I don't know, moxie. something, I forget. I didn't read it. But, yeah, so that's an interesting item. I don't know if it's a good item, per se, but it's interesting. Now, over this way, there's also some treasure, if I recall. Yeah, right over here. Of course, there's a caveat. Okay, here we go. Surprise! I'm on to your shit, Mimic. Let's just not get grabbed immediately, though. That would be pretty bad. Oh, let's not get Kung Fu kicked either. Okay. I think we can bleed these guys, but we don't usually do it until they're almost dead anyway. 'Cause, yeah, it seems like they got a lot of bleed resistance. Maybe not. I don't know. We got a little bit more luck, so 1 or 2 points. Maybe that makes a difference. Golden Ritual Spear. Let's take a look at this. I think this is a staff as well as a spear. Is that right? Where would it be, though? Is it under staves? Yes, it is. A ritual spear presented to Dark Moon Knights before Sullivan claimed the title of Pontiff. Can also be used as a staff. Sorceries cast using this weapon channel the wielder's faith. Ah, well, that's interesting. So we could cast some sorceries via our faith if we wanted to, but our int is really not high enough to make that viable, honestly. So probably not going to be doing too much of that. Now then, let's go back out here and kill ourselves some deacons, because they're assholes. And then we'll deal with some NPCs probably. Now, I think the best bet for these guys is just to get right up in their shit, probably, and hope for the best. Because they don't have a ton of HP, as you can see. The fatties, just like in the deacon fight, will knock down other people when they fall over at a certain amount of, I guess, poise break or stagger or whatever, so it's good. These are the ones we were really interested in getting rid of, though, because they will shoot down below, and we would like to get some stuff down there, if at all possible, and it is indeed possible. I'm not sure if those other NPCs are going to come up here, though. They may choose to. Yep, looks like they will. So let's clear these guys out as best we can before they get here. I think that's probably in our best interest. Probably in our best interest. Because those NPCs won't respawn. These guys will, unfortunately, but if we kill the NPCs, then we don't have much to worry about. Let's go ahead and do a little of that. And let's see how we do against a two-hander mace man here. Not very well so far. It's got a lot of stagger on that weapon. And there's two-handed spearman as well. Stop backing up, please. He says as he backs up. These guys are not tough, really, too much 1v1, but 2v1 is a different story. Luckily, they're backing off. I got one of them, so that makes my life immensely easier, as you can imagine. That charge attack should have done more damage, I feel like, but it didn't, which is nice. This guy's a little bit tougher, though, because he's a little bit quicker and he's got a lot more range than Mace Guy. Yeah, there you go. You do that. Oh, you bitch. Come on now. There we go. We got him. Good stuff. Let's take their shit. We got a Deacon Skirt. That's not what I was looking for. Would have expected... Oh, no. We already have Drang Hammers, I think. Here we get the Drang Twin Spears, which is kind of cool. But probably not something we're going to use, because there's no bleed on it for starters. Yeah, we got the Drang Hammers way back in the Cathedral of the Deep, if I recall. The Twin Spears, however, interesting weapon. Paired spears, proclaimed descendants of land known for legend, blah, 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 blah. I think we've already read all that, so I think it's the same as the other one. Is there an item back here? There does not appear to be an item back here, no. Alright, now we do the hard part. The really hard part. I should probably Ember for this, but I'm probably not going to. Because I am stubborn. Oh, yeah, and we got fucking asshole Silver Knights shooting at us from above. So we're gonna avoid those guys for now. And actually, I guess we could come down here, so I guess we're not quite at the hard part yet. We will be. Although we can skip these giants, we don't really have to kill them. We can just come down here and grab this shit, like this ember, and whatever this is, this ember, and whatever this is over here, probably another ember. Soul of a Weary Warrior, that's worth having. But that giant isn't going to screw with us if we get back up these stairs. For whatever reason, giants are not able to climb stairs, but he will respawn, so we're not going to fuck around with him. No real need. Instead, I think we just come up here, and let's go in this way. There should be some enemies around here, upstairs probably, but, and I found this on my own the first time, because I just was running around hitting walls. Ooh. Ultimate secret. Very dangerous, dangerous secret indeed. We are going to, we're going to put on some rouge here, and we're going to hope for the best. Because this is probably not going to go well, if I had to guess. Maybe we should ember, but maybe we can get away with not doing it. We're going to try. We're going to try. Okay, here we go. Just want to aggro one. It's more of these asshole beast enemies, as you can see. You come over here, and do not aggro your brother, please. Alright. Getting a lot of bleed right off the bat, which is actually pretty nice. And we are dead. Well, we should be able to, as long as we fight here, we can get our souls every time pretty easily. I guess maybe I will drop an ember. I don't want to, because then we'll probably get invaded. And if I had kick, I would fucking kick people down this staircase all day long, but, or this ladder, but sadly, that is not the case. So we'll ember up when we get in there, probably. But, not before. Not before. Because these enemies won't respawn, these big dog demon motherfuckers, whatever the hell they are. But yeah, we'll try this one more time and then probably call it an episode one way or the other. So we're probably going to be at about time. And we can actually just run by all this shit. We don't need to worry about it too terribly much here. Might get tagged by a fireball or two, it's not a big deal. Because we're going to die to these dogs long before we run out of Estus, I suspect. Just due to the sheer amount of damage that they do. Okie dokie. Easy enough. We can buff when we get down there and everything, I think, so we should be fine. Down we go. Down we go. I saw some pretty good PvP trolling, or not even like co-op trolling, where some dude would lead someone down here, aggro them, and then get on the ladder so people couldn't get back up. Wicked dick move, pretty funny, but not something I'm going to do to people, of course. Okay, so we're embered. We got some of that. We got a little bit of that. Let's kill ourselves a dog, shall we? Come on now. So the other one will join in at some point, someday. I don't know what the exact criteria is, but it's not good when that happens, as you can imagine. Oh, this is good though. Didn't quite get the excuse me? How is he how am I not hitting this guy? There we go. You are dead. You will not come back. Much easier than last time. I think these guys might be weak to bleed. But now we can pretty well, not risk-free, but we can much more safely come out here and attack this guy. And get fucking mowed over. That's okay. As long as we get our rouge on, we should be in pretty good shape here. Oh, Jesus Christ, please. Ow. I'm just gonna keep Estusing until I can catch a break here. Oh, well, our rouge ran out, but that's okay. Probably. Here we go. Here's a good chance for us to do some damage. Definitely not as good as it could have been. The rouge helps out a lot, apparently, as far as her bleed goes, but can't see. There we go. That was so much easier than with the S-Dock, but yeah, this ring makes it all worthwhile, trust me. A lot of you are probably familiar with the Ring of Favor, but there's more than that down here, actually. There's an item over here. We picked up Human Dregs. That is a Covenant item. And this is a Deep Gem, which is going to give us Dark on our weapon. Maybe Dark Scaling? Can't quite recall. Look at this motherfucker, though. Look at this guy. Pray to Archdeacon McDonald. We've read about him at some point, I think. Ask to join Covenant. Aldrich Faithful. There you go. As in Aldrich of the Deep. But Archdeacon McDonald, I think we heard about in the Cathedral of the Deep. And we can offer Human Dregs, but we're not going to do that. We're not actually going to be part of the Covenant. But also, there's a convenient... Well, it's not a convenient bonfire, but there is a bonfire here that we can use. So, go ahead and pop back over to Firelink Shrine, but we'll call it an episode here. When we come back, we'll read about the Ring of Favor and probably equip the Ring of Favor because it's pretty good still, as it was in Dark Souls 1. Maybe not quite as good, but still pretty good. And we'll also probably talk to some people and level up. So until next time, my name has been Rojo, and good job for killing those dog things.